Hey, what's up everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems and welcome back to MX Bikes. Today we're going to be playing the 91 Raceway by D. Alves Mods, or D. Alves. I apologize in advance if I am saying that wrong. This is a really cool racetrack. It's, it's maybe like 10, 12 days old now. It's been out a little while. Been meaning to get around and actually play it for a video. Done a couple laps on it here and there, and it's just a fun little track, but I don't know. Guess I just didn't really decide to record. I just was having too much fun playing it. So we're going to play it now, do a little bit of shredding on it, and have a little bit of fun along the way. But as you guys have probably realized from clicking on this video title, I'm going to title it something along the lines of like, should I race pro and MX bikes, or should I try to race pro and MX bikes, or something like that. I don't know the title that I will end up actually saying. But the reason I'm asking you fine folks that tend to watch my videos, is because for a while now I've wanted to try to get good enough in MX bikes to actually at least just try to race some pro racing. The Aerial ESX stuff and the Aerial E motocross stuff has always kind of piqued my interest, enough so that I co-founded or co-started a race team in the game through the help with Tyler Morin of Prospect Designs, and we've had the SYS Racing MX Bikes team for a couple years now. We've been able to wrap up a couple titles as well. Big shout out to Hemi and Evmoof for absolutely crushing it on our team. But I myself had never actually tried to even race on the professional scene in the game, just because I know I've never been good enough. But that being said, I do feel that if I tried and if I actually, worked towards it, I feel like I could maybe make some motos and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this as like I'm going to come out and smoke Connor Linz, like not even close. That guy is an alien, and he was an alien when I raced him in MX Simulator, and I couldn't beat him then, and I won't beat him in MX Bikes. But I've always wanted to just, try and see if I could at least make the motos or what have you. And the reason why I'm pitching it to you fine folks is not necessarily as a like, hey, should I or should I not? Like, I think I at least will try. It's more of a, if I did and I decided to do some of these nationals coming up this summer and try to, what would you guys like to see out of it, I guess? Like, would you like to see some race night streams similar to a lot of what the content creators in the community do now, where they kind of like, stream their process of trying to qualify and or race? And then because of that, you might be able to see some inner workings of our team and how they chit chat and stuff like that, because they're usually around on race nights as well talking, and I do know that a lot of them are going to try to give it a strong go in the national championship this year. Or would you like to see, just fun little quickly edited together videos? Or what? Really, what would you like to see, basically? I really don't plan on trying to even try for every national. For those that are confused, the Aerial E MX National Championship starts next week, and it goes until late August. And they're happening on Thursday nights, which is kind of why I'm bringing this up, because in the past they've been on Friday nights, and I really have had no opportunity whatsoever to even try, because it was always, I just don't have time on Friday nights, basically. I'm trying to work for Racer X and get stuff done there, and a lot of times this year I've been traveling to the races, so I'm already at a different city or something like that on Friday nights, and just don't have the time. Thursday, I will at least have some opportunities. Like I said, it won't be every Thursday night, but it'll be some, and I've been playing MX Bikes every day for the past couple weeks now, trying to get a little bit better at the game. My skill set has never been that strong at it, so I see that you guys are probably watching this intently now going like, does he even have the skill set to race? And I promise you right now, I definitely don't. But that's the point, is like trying to get there, trying to see if by the end of the summer, if I try to qualify for the last few nationals straight up and see if I can make it in either the 450 or the 250 class or what have you, could I even make it into the motos? So yeah, that's kind of the question really that I'm pitching to you guys. Like, if I do and if I try, what do you guys want to see for content out of it? I think a lot of people do have fun following the faster racers, and I get it because they're really good. I personally, since I've started making content, always have tried to keep it a little bit more on like the loose and fun side of content, and never the super serious side. Like I did that World of MX Simulator series, and that was the most serious I ever really got, with like trying to showcase how good you have to be to competitively race in these games. Because at the time I was still a pro in sim and was trying to show off racing in the 2016 Supercross season back then, which was able to make a couple main events to start the year, and then eventually decided to just back out of it and go back to broadcasting full time. But with bikes, I'm not there yet. You know, I'm not there where I feel like I'm ready to broadcast a series or anything like that, or even in a position where I could. So while I have the chance and while I'm still fresh of the mind and thinking about it, I want to at least give it a go to try to race the professional scene a little bit, kind of get my toes wet with that, meet some people, hang out with the bikes community a little bit more, get more ingrained with it. And that's how I feel like I should do it. So yeah, that's kind of the question, you know, like, what do you guys want to see out of this little soiree that I would attempt this summer? I can already hear my team right now getting giddy about this, because every time I've ever said I might try to race, it always seems to get them really excited. So yeah, gonna be fun to kind of, I guess, hang out with them a little bit more than I already do. I don't hang out with them that much. They just go out there and crush it and make SYS look really good without anything of my doing, really. So yeah, just gonna try some nationals this summer, I guess, right? Like, just get down, get dirty, get my hands wet a little bit, see if I'm even close to the pace. Right now, I can tell you I'm not. They've been doing some like Fox Raceway test races to start the season, and I'm not close. And honestly, there's not a lot of people that are close because those guys are aliens, but I'm trying to be the back end of the aliens, if you will, like they might make the motos, and hey, if they get out there and put in some consistent rides, hey, there's a chance they score a point or two. That's my goal. That is like the loftiest goal that I can set, because there's zero chance I go out there and do anything worth a damn, but at least it's worth a shot. Get it out there and try to race some MX Bikes Nationals this summer. For those of you confused anything that I'm talking about, so in MX Bikes, a lot of you guys have asked, like, because, you know, now with MX Simulator, it seems like it's at its arguable peak with this, you know, racing series stuff that they do. And yes, the same similar stuff does happen in MX Bikes. The aerial team, Stone Rider, and it used to be Nico Mook Labs and stuff like that, putting it all together, have been working on this stuff for a while. There used to be the Backyard MX series. There's just a lot of different stuff that goes on in MX Bikes, and you really probably don't know too much about it unless you're pretty active in the community, or at least active in some of their discords. But that's kind of my goal as well with trying to race, I guess, and showing off a little bit of the aspect of the game from the more professional side. Is like, yes, if you all follow Connor Lins, you probably already know everything about this. But if you don't, and you don't know who I'm talking about or know anything about this, as it does seem like a lot of people have been asking me in the last couple of days, hey, is there even a series in MX Bikes that does this? Yeah, there is. There's a lot of stuff like this. So hopefully try to show off the more competitive scene of MX Bikes through my own venture of trying to qualify for some MX Bikes Nationals. And I think that's a good way of going about it, because in the past, when I showed off, you know, how to get good in MX Simulator and how to race MX Simulator and stuff like that, it seemed to turn a lot of people on into the game. And then eventually, when I switched over to the broadcasting side of all that stuff, people were really excited to watch and have been excited to watch since. So yeah, I figured maybe that same kind of model will work, get more people hyped up about MX Bikes, because I feel like there's not enough people that talk about it or get excited about the game, and I'd really like to help change that. So yeah, that's the question of the day. Hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from, or at least understand the question enough to get down in the comment section below and be like, yeah, you should do this, or we would like to see this, or what have you. Trying to be, you know, I guess different, but also, you know, kind of same, and do the stuff that people already like to see. But, you know, do it in our own way. Do a little SYS flair and flavor on top of it, and just see how it goes. So yeah, that's kind of my video today. This is the 91 Raceway by D Alves Mods. Again, I will include a link to that in the description below if you guys would like to try this track out. It's a very fun track. A lot of just outside lines. You can use some of these insides here and there, but I personally just like charging to the outside of every corner. And it's not really the best track to show off how, you know, good or bad I am on a national track. I think I'll start riding some more of these national tracks and show you guys really where my skill set is at in the coming weeks. But yeah, gonna give it a go and get signed up on my MXB and see if I hate myself this summer or not. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those other things that help promote the channel a little bit, get our name out there a little bit. We're so close to that 100,000 mark that I feel like I can taste it, but I don't want to rest on that and think that it's just going to happen. I've always been very dedicated and tried to work hard to get this channel to where it is. So I'm just happy that we're even where we are in the first place, and would like to remain that way. So thanks everybody that continues to support, watch the videos, have been subscribed for a long time, or if you're a new subscriber, welcome, and appreciate you tuning in. That's my story today, and I'm sticking to it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video very much, because I enjoy speaking with you on this lovely Friday. So have a great day wherever you are, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So long for now.